we've done this before to an extent, and they've never been this shitty.
This made Trinket Box look like Saving Private Ryan.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh God.
This made Outwaters.
This made Outwaters a movie.
This made Outwaters look like Dune.
Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrorble Opinions podcast. Sorry, my gardening tool was getting started up there. It took a second to warm it up. As always,
is he fluffing himself?
I'm your horrible host, Kenny, who has made sure to get the stank-ass Tubi movies out of Ryan and Daniel's mouth at the start of the season so we can get on to the good shit.
Fuck you.
This meeting has we have a quorum of our meeting members here. Yep. We're all here. That's great.
Everyone's here.
I'm going to submit a motion that we will all vote on, and I'm looking for your support. That I don't know how frequently we can do this, but we are allowed a cancel card, each one of us, and we are allowed to use the cancel card.
Everyone gets one?
Everyone gets one to cancel the movie pick chosen to watch, because
I would have used it.
I would have used it, and Daniel and I would have used it, and that would have been a waste. That would have been a waste of our cards, because we don't both have to use it. Like, only one of us would need to use it.
No, but right? It sends a message if we both use it on the same thing.
This is Ryan, and if you don't use it, then what are you even doing?
You lose it. Do we even have enough for a quorum? I mean, all of us are here, but I think
we would just need 2 out of the 3.
Is it based on your total numbers? Because it should be, but I just feel like 3 is not enough. Can we even call ourselves a cult if we wanted to be a cult? How many people does a cult require?
More than 7, I feel like.
Huh.
We are a coterie.
We are a coterie.
Is what our size is. Like, we're not quite gang.
Our 4th member isn't here.
Yeah, even then, it'd probably be coterie size. We need something bigger. Did I have another intro for this? I might have.
Can't read my poker face.
Oh no! Oh, this movie is a perfect depiction of how I am in the morning, Ryan. Oh no, it was gonna be this. I'm the kind of friend.
Reddit says 2.
2 what?
2 people can be a cult.
2 people. Just need a leader and a follower.
Well, I'm the follower or leader or friend who's good enough to pet your hair and then bring you num-nums. Okay, that's the kind of leader cult guy I am. This movie,
I appreciate that.
What piece of shit did we watch?
Was so long.
Oh my god, we'll get into that part. We watched 2024's The WeedHacker Massacre, a blind, this looks like shit Tubi watch, and for once Tubi came through with that promise, because we've done this before to an extent, and they've never been this shitty.
This made Trinket Box look like Saving Private Ryan.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh God.
This made Outwaters.
This made Outwaters a movie.
This made Outwaters look like Dune.
How?
This movie was a thought experience of how you can make it seem like time travel is literally happening without doing anything. I experienced this 95-minute long movie over the course of 4 hours, and I never stopped watching it.
I played Etrian Odyssey for 12 hours during this movie. Now, Steam will tell you it was only like an hour and a half, but it was 12 hours.
Kim was sitting there coloring on the couch next to me, and she kept looking up like, is this over yet? And she wasn't even paying attention, and she was experiencing the time.
And you had to be like, shit, no, they just introduced another character.
I knew I was in, like, okay, it was bad from the start, but I knew I was in trouble when the dog rang the bell to go outside, and I paused it to stand up, and it said 27 minutes had passed. I go, are you fucking kidding me?
I am.
Are you fucking serious right now?
I am so upset that Tubi does not provide a fast forward option. You can go in 15-second increments. You can like skip ahead, but I wanted to go at like 2 speed, just because I feel like I would have gotten everything.
Oh, yeah.
So I had it at some point. I just like I'm clicking and dragging until to get out of scenes because I'm like this isn't going anywhere. Get out, just to get to another scene where I'm like this went nowhere. Okay, we're gonna get out. But Kenny and Daniel, there are so many actors in this thing. How? And it's more than 90 minutes.
95 minutes.
And what did we learn? Peachy Keen told us that when he was doing it, like 10 minutes of film that we see is like $10,000.
I don't think they spent that on this.
But so how? Well, they had to the things we don't consider:
had actual production.
Transportation, housing, food.
I think they all just lived there.
I think this is like, hey, do you want to get a quick credit in a movie? So then you could join SAG or whatever the fuck.
No, this shit doesn't get you a SAG credit.
Why not?
Whoever wrote that banjo song does,
This is
though. No. Was it a banjo?
okay. Yeah.
The WeedHacker Willie
It was a song.
I thought that was better. It was better than not the hamster, the gopher, Gophopolis.
No.
Gopher lips. Can't
Balls
kiss,
deep in love. Caddy hat.
It's not
Caddy
better
hat.
than Balls Deep in Love.
Oh, it's
full of
Balls
fucking
Deep in
shit.
Love.
Are you insane?
Balls Deep in Love is #1 on Daniel's Spotify Wrapped.
No,
Balls
it's better
Deep in
composed. It's got a better rhythm,
No.
and it's sung better.
No.
No, it's
No,
not.
That's wrong on every
Are
level.
you insane? If you are,
I'm not saying
you're
it's
going to be a
bad, but
badass.
it's not
'cause
Balls Deep in Love.
when you go insane, they put you in a place and you learn how to fight for 10 years.
Daniel, give us a synopsis.
This was the moment I've been dreading.
I play your
didn't
cancel
sleep
card
well
now,
because
Daniel.
I was dreading this moment. I only got like 4 hours of sleep because I was like, oh, these fuckers are going to ask for a synopsis from me. What do I say? A mass killing event happens, and there's a guy blamed for it, but he didn't do it. But he gets kidnapped by the guy that did do it. And then over the years, people have been trying to make a movie about it because this isn't the first time they've done this, apparently.
Daniel,
Only this time,
Daniel,
he comes out
what
and
is the synopsis?
and he starts
of this
interacting with the
movie?
film
Not-
crew.
Boil it down, Daniel.
That's
One sentence. What is the
Okay, boil
idea
it down.
explored? What is the idea being explored with this movie?
People are killed with a weed whacker.
No, that's not the
Hacker.
idea. What's the idea, Daniel?
Okay.
Come on.
I don't know. I
You
don't
know,
think there was an
Daniel.
You,
idea.
the audience, are the victim.
The idea is, what if you could befriend Leatherface? That's the idea.
Well, if you want to go with that, then
What do you?
Then
I
I'm
think
gonna
it's
go ahead
pretty
and tell
clear
you
that's
that
what this
the-
whole movie is trying to be
The
about.
guy was
Did
in
you know?
that movie.
Did you know this was a
He was,
it's tagged as a comedy?
it's also tagged as a meta horror.
And
I
I'm
laughed
slasher.
once.
I don't know if I laughed. There were scenes when they were hitting the young ace mask dude boy in the face, and I went, and then he
Poker face.
and I'm like, oh, this is a comedy. Okay.
Yeah, Kim asked me if it was a horror movie. I was like, it's horrifying to watch. This. Well, okay, if you wanted the whole can you befriend Leatherface bit, that Poloni Halloween Spectacular little animated thing has a segment in there where the guy basically befriends and falls in love with Leatherface because he gets a phone call right before Leatherface is about to kill him, and he answers it, and it's his oncologist, and basically tells him he has cancer. So then Leatherface helps him out, takes him to his screenings, and helps him go through chemo and rehab and everything, and they fall in love, and it's really romantic. And then as soon as he's cleared of his cancer, Leatherface is standing there in the hospital with him, and then stabs him because now he's
I
cured.
didn't put deodorant on this morning. Probably
Yeah, who
smelling me,
does?
Ryan.
You probably smell like Ace.
Ace. Oh my god. I can't go beat by beat through this. We're just gonna have to
Oh no.
give an overall feel
Oh,
for it and
Kenny,
then just
no.
talk the shit about it. Can you?
N-
Every little shitty
no.
fake knife kill blurred together. I can tell you about a few scenes here and there, but here's what I can tell you.
So
okay?
they lost their weed somehow.
Yes, there's the cult who
What
lost their
happened
weed.
Where did their weed
Did
go?
they? Did they lose
Well,
their weed?
they blamed the Gunter family blames the festival promoter
because he stole
for
their
stealing
weed.
their.
He did.
Yes.
And
So
they're
he
missing
decides
$100.
Is that
Which
a
is their-
character?
Which is their yeah, it was the guy with the long hair.
The old people.
Now,
Missed
old
that.
man,
Blew right by me.
white hair, the skinny, the we'll call it the head of the family
Oh,
guy.
is that the guy that he stabs at the
They-
start of
they,
the movie?
They used it with the walker. No. I'm talking about the actual good actor in this.
Willie?
No.
Willie Wonder?
No.
I
No.
thought
Did you see that hair?
the director
No.
was good. I thought she was good.
I thought director was fine. I thought Candy
guess
was
you
good,
did.
and I thought this old man, the old man with short white hair, he was good. Sheriff Dancing Shoes. I guess we're just doing one takes, or he's supposed to come off this way. But he speaks like I do, and I don't want representation. I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying, Daniel?
You don't need to be in these movies?
I don't need to be in this movies. Yo, I killed your brother with some devil's weed, yo, because we start with two old guys, and they're like, I just made hemp rope.
So many characters.
And I just grew weed.
Oh,
and then
that's right.
And then his brother
What did
kills
this
him.
have to do with anything?
Because it's WeedHacker Willie time.
But hemp
Yes.
rope is not
So-
weed.
It's made from hemp,
It's hemp. It starts from the same plant.
Okay.
and it's
And
very
so
it's stronger
it's
than
the guy's like, oh, you've invented this drug plant. I think I smell that dank kush, and I don't want to make rope, so I'm just gonna kill you so I can get these drugs.
This guy
'Cause, you
invented
know.
weed?
Yeah, he invented weed, and then the other guy invented drug violence.
Oh, this is the first.
I would have said gang violence, but I don't want to get shot.
This was the first episode of The Wire. The scene right here.
There you go. Yeah.
But then when they discover that the weed is gone and the money is gone, they held their own town quorum scene. And in case Kenny was gonna like this movie, I prepared arguments for why he's fired. I guess I don't need them anymore. That's good.
Go ahead and read them off.
This movie's poop from a butt.
Well, it's this quorum scene because the camera
No,
is
poop
locked
from
down.
a butt has structure.
It has
Not always.
liquidity.
Sometimes it just slides out.
It has
of you, Dale.
a clear beginning, middle, and end. This
Yeah. And less characters.
less character. The camera's locked down. It's a 2-shot over to another 2-shot, then back to the 2-shot, and then back to the other 2-shot. And the angle of the camera never varies, never changes, and it doesn't go anywhere. And at some point, I write down, I think I've heard this music before. Is it free
Okay.
on YouTube? A question. I'm not hating.
Probably.
I'm just asking. Well, Kenny, not on YouTube, but I mean, you can find it on YouTube,
SoundCloud.
and then they'll show you where to go.
Mm.
Because I'm like, I have heard this when I was doing like music stuff for Red Raven River. I'm like, I know what this is. It doesn't fit your movie either.
See, we're a step away from making this movie. We could
You
do
know,
this.
this movie is kind of nice in that, you know, when you read like a really, really, really shitty book, you're like, anybody could write a book. And this is like, anybody
Uh-huh.
can make a movie.
It goes back and forth from like maybe it's totally worse than Trinket Box.
It's
From what I'm looking
100%
at on
worse.
screen.
Trinket Box
no.
had things happening that kind of made sense. Like there
I
was
don't mean
plot.
story wise or anything like that. Like the plot of this is gone. Like they think they have something, but they never tie it together. Really, probably you just don't care. They never make you care about anything that's going on.
They kind of
It's so
started.
bad, but like
I think they found it too late. I think they started kind of going like doing meta commentary on horror movies and the money they make and how they're made. But it comes in so late in the movie and it's not done well.
There is a time, and I had to write it down at 1 hour 24 minutes, where the movie
now,
learned.
what is that in WeedHacker time?
Well, that's when the movie WeedHacker learned how to be a movie. I'm not sure what happened because I either long blinked or I just skipped too far ahead that I missed all the setup for it. But the production, it's nighttime and the production is under attack by the Gunther family.
Is this the
Yeah, but
long shot, the long take, the one take of her beating people up?
Yeah, and Daniel, not only is it like a long held shot, the camera is moving, Daniel. It's like
Yeah.
there's movement and there's like kind of choreography, kind of. People are coming into
I
frame.
don't remember if
people
it
are
was
going
the
out of frame.
director or the writer, but one of them is like a stunt guy.
Well, they did well on that. She kicked ass.
And then like there was actually starting to get some practical effects, not just severed feet under a car with we missed the whole process. It's just there's your chicken dinner legs. I'm like, oh, I'm just so I have such finite time on this earth, and I watch this. And so now I am saying we each get an infinite amount of fuck no cards that we are allowed to play.
Ooh, I got good news. I have good news, podcast listeners.
The whole rest of the
podcast
season
is over. I'm using them on every movie.
I don't know. I can't limit us to just one each. Because what if this happens again? I'm afraid.
So
I got the fear.
This
was so bad.
I would rather throw this. I'd rather be in a room with this on the TV than Trinket Box.
No.
But Trinket Box had a better. Hold on. Trinket Box actually had a shitty plan that they kind of stuck to, but it was just fucking miserable. This was just like, okay, I needed to end. You're not good. You're not doing anything well. Like you're having fun. I can see that. Okay, have your fun. Like that doesn't make me feel bad.
Trinket Box is at least like trying to do something with racism.
Racism bad. Look, I fixed it.
And witches.
Oh God, Paul, go. No, they're doing a paint by numbers. And it's bad because they don't know how to do numbers.
They don't know how to read the numbers like I do.
Hey, Trinket Box made money. Trinket Box made money, you know.
I don't even think they tried. This is the first one where it's like, no, this literally has 14 people that reviewed it. So this is only reviewed by people who worked on the movie.
Remember the scene where
way more than 14 people worked on it.
Willie arrives at the fairgrounds and he opens his door, and the song is about him having a ride with all these ladies. And then like,
did you guys count the girls as they were coming out of the car?
I think there's like 10.
There's
10.
Wonder.
Willie Wonder, man.
And I bet that was
like,
fun to shoot because you got people, you got that other car door open and people are coming in.
Yeah, people are just coming in and coming out. But then Daniel, how come
what?
The next shot that we see them going into the grounds?
They didn't get all those girls in the car.
How do they do it with all them clowns and them little cars?
With that shot, and it's just like 5 girls. Yeah, right.
I'm like, well, that was more than I count. But so you're not going to have that many. But then you have that many. No, you don't. Because I guess it's probably just people from the movie 10 years later are just being used in that shot, and that's why we can't see them. Otherwise, we'd be like, hey, you can't do.
I wouldn't have noticed.
You only have so many girls.
What do you like about this?
His hair.
Nope. It's a choice that you can stab it, you can shoot it, and bullets just bounce right off it. But I guess it also knocks him out. That's a choice. Okay, that's something. It is
bulletproof. Which that's happened.
It's bulletproof, but it ain't broken glass proof because he gives himself a haircut.
There's a lady who had her hair up in such a like dense like updo that she got shot in the head, and it worked almost like a Kevlar. And it slowed the bullet down.
You're describing the plot of Bayonetta.
No, I'm not. Well, I mean,
no.
Hey. Although, can you imagine the hair in that lady's shower drain? Oh God.
Yeah.
Not good.
I mean, okay, I like one of the songs in this, the one they composed for it. I thought it was fun. That's good. I like the idea
it was fun. It's just not as good as Balls Deep in Love.
It exceeds it.
No, it doesn't.
I don't understand how you can think that. How does the brain work?
I don't understand how you can think that. All right, Kenny.
I don't understand.
Whoever edits this episode, put Balls Deep in Love here, and then put the other one after it, and the listener will just. I say listener because it's one person. The listener will decide.
That could be the survey question for this episode.
Who hated this the most?
Yeah,
me. I mean. I think we all, within 15 minutes, considered the idea of turning it off and then showing up to the podcast. I typed in
6 minutes that I didn't want to do this.
And then I'm very tempted to turn this off and then show up and say I didn't watch it.
Well, it's your fault anyway, Ryan. You made the whole experience way worse because your daughter's concert went way too fast. And you're like, nope, I'm back. And it's like, well, fuck. Now I gotta scramble and watch this tonight. Because I was like, hey, I don't have to watch shit tonight. We ain't doing anything. Now we're doing something. Now I put it on and poop from a butt. I was like, oh, man. I'm over there like I'm fighting for my life because like this thing won't end.
You think I want to sit on this poop for another week, knowing what's coming? Huh? You think I want to be backed up with this?
You'd already watched it?
I'd already watched it by the time. I have to, Kidney. I have to watch these things in advance. Okay? I can't wait till the day before. That's crazy.
Well, I meant it when I said I wanted to get some sort of random turd out of the way before I just hit you with nonstop bangers. Because apparently, when we do shit movies, those are our most popular episodes, and it hurts my soul.
What is this movie? What else is good? I said some things. What do you think is good?
Well, okay, let me give you a more broad of everything that happens.
Show me your
broad. So not a synopsis, a full-on. Okay, so as we were talking, we have the Gunter family has their weed stolen, so they go fucking massacre people at the festival because the festival promoter stole everything. The people at the festival included, Willy Wonder, our main guy with this great big fucking blown out wig of black hair. Hilariously bad. They've got a masked relative, their Leatherface of sorts, a poker face, who goes and wields a very heavy-duty weed whacker to go kill those 13 or so people. And Willie gets shot, but his exceptionally thick hair protects him. And then he gets drug away by Pokerface, who is now hiding from his family, I think. Maybe they know where he is, I don't know. But they go and they form a bond, and Willie has amnesia from the gunshot. So
you got mamnesia?
He's mamnesia. So he's kind of kidnapped and kind of not, because sometimes Pokerface ties him up, and Willie's like, why'd you tie me up again?
And what's going on with this sock thing or whatever?
They have some of his hair tied up in a bundle that talks to him as a little hair doll.
What?
And tells them to go do shit. I don't know. 10 years later, we've got the events from that day are now an urban legend, and we're going to go shoot a low-budget retelling of that story on location because it's low budget, so we need to just fucking do it here. Willy Wonder, I almost call him Willy Wonderland. Willy Wonder is still roaming the woods with Pokerface in the area, and he sees the movies being made, and he's like, oh, they're making me the killer. Why am I a killer? Oh, why did I do this? And then he finds out, like, wait a minute, I wasn't the killer. So then he tries to put himself into the movie stuff to say, hey, I'm not the killer.
Don't forget there's the survivor girl that's consulting on the movie.
Candy.
His not girlfriend, but was gonna be his girlfriend, whatever her name was.
She digs her own grave and gets in over
she's
a
there
pig.
Consulting. Yeah, she's there, and she's like, oh, I'm just doing this for the money. This is fucking stupid. And Pokerface, he's still running around. He doesn't want to lose his friend Willy Wonder. He doesn't want to keep working for the mean Gunter family. We get a flashback of him at some point where he's a little kid sitting down playing poker with the adults, and he's beating their asses. And they're like, fuck, kid, why you keep doing this? And the kid basically says, get good, son. So then someone like stabs him or smacks him in the fucking head. And now he's got mush brains. And now they turned him into Simple Jack. And now he's over there happily sweeping. And they go, you're ugly, ugly. And he glues poker cards. It's a whole dumb thing. And so
this is a comedy.
He's going to turn on the Gunther family. Yeah, it's a comedy.
What kind of a mask on the Gunther family eventually. Face?
I think he just gets a new deck of playing cards every couple of years.
He just keeps, cards is cheap, damn. And then it all culminates in Willie exposing himself, not like that, to the crew, saying, hey, I'm Willie. Hey, old baby girl, it's me, you man. Let's be together again. And Willie's like, Pokerface ain't bad. He's my friend. And he didn't do it either. And the Gunther family did it, and let's go kill them instead. And then we kill them, and the movie ends up making like billions of dollars. The director
$2 billion
wins major awards.
The first 4 weeks. Pretty good.
4 weeks, and Willie and his lady get they get together. They have some kids. They keep Pokerface living in their house with them. It's a whole happy ending, and it's horrible. How did I do that in like 2 minutes when the movie took 4 hours?
Well, you cut out some useless scenes, such as going to visit, such as having there's a producer there who has his niece in the movie. Then they go visit another Gunther who's a preacher who needs money, so he goes and kind of tries to protest the film. There's a very lovely
There's
Latina at the end who's
there's
like,
a
you
union
dial
man.
222 I get you your money. I'm like,
Yeah,
it
because
is literally
Poker Face feels like he's been underpaid.
30 seconds from credits, and you're introducing a new character.
Well, she's on
Okay.
the TV.
She shows up
She's
at the
we're
door.
we're setting Poker Face up for his next adventure of getting properly paid.
So it's more.
There are parts I
what's,
laughed at.
Probably more interesting is my journey to find like a good dungeon RPG to play on Steam during this. So I want something like Etrian Odyssey, but it's not Etrian Odyssey. But apparently a lot of the really good ones are very like for lack of a better word, porny. But I don't want a porny one, even though they say
Why
the
not?
porny one is actually the best one. You just have to ignore all the porny. So
Why
it's
would
like,
you ignore
what
it?
is a man to do?
Get the porn. What's this good porny one so I can avoid it?
Yeah.
Travelers something. The first one is on Steam, but they said you got to play the second one. The second one's too porny for Steam. Travelers.
Okay, now that's fucking saying something. How do you ignore the porn?
It's Dungeon Travelers. Yeah, I'll go ahead and link this. Can I do that? Yeah.
Hey, put it out there for the fans. This movie. There are parts I laughed at. I liked in the 10 years later film, the Willy Wonder character was being played by someone of a completely different ethnicity. Like, that was kind of funny because he was still running around there. I don't think anyone would ever be able to safely use that.
It's when the niece gets stabbed or whatever, and then the actor for Willy, the actor that's playing him in the movie, comes over and is like, I did 2 years of medical acting.
Okay.
I know what to do here. And then he gets down and like he's about to do something, and then she just dies, and then
she's already dead. Okay, yeah, I did laugh at that. That was funny.
But this is after the movie has figured out how to be a movie.
Correct.
This is when all the chaos is
It's
happening.
at the actual they've and maybe the script learned how to
be
a script.
Poster.
They didn't even find some like wannabe like special effects prodigy to do the shit on here. They're just like, no, let's just go buy all this fucking costume shit. Like, you could see the fake knife literally like retracting into the hilt as you stab.
And you can tell they've like
they didn't
green
even get a good fake knife
away someone's body, so it's just a head on the ground.
What?
Yeah,
no.
like the effects were absolutely atrocious. Tony Stark did better effects than this in a cave in fucking movie in fucking 1974.
In a cave. Is there a cave? Yes, it
In
has
a
Tony
cave.
Stark's hieroglyphics.
Yeah, but Tony Stark's like smart and stuff.
Yeah. I bet they made more money on this movie than we made on our podcast.
Well,
Tubi. I'm sure you don't get put on Tubi for free, and there's 3 watches they just got from us.
I didn't watch on Tubi. I didn't know it was on Tubi. So actually, they got $3 from me, minus whatever Amazon's cut is.
Oh my god! Why would you pay money for this? It was on Tubi.
I don't think anyone told me it was on Tubi.
Hold on. Yeah, when I posted, it said Tubi blind watch for Thursday. So the first thing I told you, literally the first word in the sentence of me telling you about the movie.
Yeah, but I don't.
Tubi.
I ignore things. So,
and that will be your downfall because you ignore a little Poker Face. You're gonna get
There's a scene where Willie is trying to get some memories are coming back, and I think he and Poker Face are in the woods, looking
playing poker
at the production of what's going on, but then we do that's just the camera lockdown, static shot. Then we go to then we pull out. No, we don't pull out. Cut, static shot, lockdown camera of them at and then if you just look in the background, you can see Willie on a leaf. And I'm just thinking to myself, why am I so angry at what's happening? It's because there's no creativity. There's no like imagination because like here's what you do. Here's how to make your movie actually a movie. You can start on a close up of Willie in there, and then you zoom, pull back, rack back that focus to reveal the whole scene in front of him. And we've had a dynamic camera movement, and we've communicated the whole thing within 5 seconds. and so I can it's edited. We can edit this. God damn it!
Honestly,
Give us money to make your movie.
Like we were saying like Trinket Box, like the story just kind of went together better and all that. But you know what? Like I think the story here is there. They just did such a poor job executing it. Like they have an idea. It's just you don't. It's some of the shit's out of order, even for an out of order type of film. It's not cut well. It's not shot well. That honestly, the shitty actors we've seen worse.
I'd say most of them are fine for what
I don't know that I have.
Some of the bad costume stuff, like I think is intentional. Like his hair is intentionally. They're like, let's
fine.
just do this because that's gonna be fucking hilarious bad.
Except it wasn't funny.
Who do we fire?
You missed on that.
Is it the cinematographer?
It just was there one?
The editor?
Okay, the editor gets fired. Number 1, editor, you're fired. Number 2, scriptwriter, you're fired.
You're fired.
I think
you're fired.
We all get one card to cancel a movie. We also get one card to fire someone.
This script is like an example of you read.
And I'm using mine to fire Kenny.
And it's just people just keep going.
Yes,
CEO. And yes, and yes, and yes, and but no one goes back to revise and say
they need a Daniel.
No,
how I'm telling Ryan no on all his crab game ideas.
I've so many no-nos.
You don't tell him no. You let him live his dreams.
No, you don't know.
Again, you dream big, but then you need a Downy Daniel.
But they didn't even dream big.
I know. It's just weird, man.
I think they had a camera and a weekend.
But they had Kitty. Who are all these people?
Just dudes.
Your local theater
and ladies and ladies
theater people.
No,
and I think that's why a lot of the shots are just a camera bolted to the ground and them doing shit. Because a lot of it did feel like I was watching a fucking theater production.
Yeah, I don't
think they literally show the shot of the table, and it's like, "Girls, do you want to be in a movie?" I think that's literally what they did.
Oh, and then a girl is just going up there and signing their name on this thing, and thank God that was like 15 seconds, and we saw that now. And why did we see that? Because he's killing all the girls, and Willie's having to bury them. But this is a comedy.
Thinking he's the one who's been doing it. It's a meta horror comedy. Don't forget,
horror and comedy are both the hardest things to do. And I would say horror comedy is the hardest thing to do. So if you miss on that,
if you set out to make a horror comedy, that is one thing. So if your intention is that, that's hard to do. The best one, sometimes the best ones are the unintentionally hilarious horror movies. Troll 2.
Let me hear you say it, Ryan. Let me hear you say how much you appreciate the last Lovecraft Relic of Cthulhu now.
I would like to hear this also.
The last Cthulhu, last relic of Kitty Pool-Greg, whole heapins of fish rape.
I'm laughing just thinking about it.
In the desert, jumping out of a window like a dinosaur, saying,
"His arms
this
got
is my
broken
sex
and
face."
flopping.
You know, it's not as bad as this.
Yes!
I'm big enough to say it. If you're giving me the option, you're saying, Ryan, you're gonna watch one of these. I mean, no hesitation. I'm watching Relic of Cthulhu, Last Lovecraft.
I'm watching the one with Martin Starr.
I'm watching the one.
It's always the one with Martin Starr.
I mean, I didn't always like the humor, but it's better acted. The script it moves faster. It's shot better. Better effects.
It has
more interesting characters.
That fish guy wearing that unicorn shirt.
It has a nice shirt. We should bring back a nice shirt.
And I was just off the top of my head able to rattle off all those things, and I have not watched that movie since I had to. And
you don't even recognize when one of the main actors shows up in other things we watch.
I don't. So
I guess the lesson here, because we keep finding these new lows, and the lesson here is there's always a lower low.
We can keep digging. There's so much down there.
There's so much down there.
So many new flavors to experience.
Does Poker Face kidnap Willie because he's like, we have the same hair? Am I remembering that?
Yes,
like, oh,
hair
our
respects hair.
Similar. Oh, okay.
It's so soft, brother.
Oh, bro.
Now eat this armadillo meat, brother.
Does the Gunter family all have these weird tattoos on their necks?
Yes.
They're like GG.
Well, it's because they did the Fellowship of the Ring, so they all got tattoos. You know.
They all got tattoos. Now, at one point, three of the Gunter people are in their house. The old man and old lady, one of the old men and the old lady are on the couch bitching about their woes, and then the other sketchy old man's taking a shit, and they smell some dank weed, and they're like, are you smoking all the product? Because he's in there smoking his joint on the toilet. And the one old man gets up and busts through the door with an axe, causing the other old man to drop his joint into his dingy fucking tighty whities. We got a great camera shot of that.
I actually did like this shot.
And then he doesn't put his face through the hole though to say like here's Johnny.
Right, Kenny? Right?
Here's
and now
Digger.
they've got they're complaining about their shitty little house, but now they got a shitty little house with a hole in the bathroom door.
And
they don't have any money.
And I know this is played for a laugh, and the only thing they need, their money is a $100 bill. That's just been out in the woods.
Yeah, they need their $100 bill.
But
the old lady even shoots randomly near the guy. And then the fourth Gunter comes in and goes, who got shot? Like, oh, nobody. Like, someone should have. That was a scene I remember.
I'm going to shoot you for making us watch this.
Do it. There's always a worse gun.
You heard him.
You heard me.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. I love that Worcestershire sauce. I don't understand how the fuck this movie took so long to watch is the part that I'm still flabbergasted. I have not felt this trapped watching a movie since Valhalla Rising.
Kenny, I'm right there with you. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the runtime, and I'm going, I'm like, this is a measure. This is going to be a measure of me as a man. Do I have the endurance to just shut up, nut up? And I wish I hadn't. I wish I had decided I was weak and pathetic, and I could sit here asking you what happened because I turned it off because I couldn't do it.
We're built of stronger stuff. We are more durable than we once were.
This was just, but it's so long.
Seriously,
it feels like forever.
I legitimately thought I had been watching for at least an hour at that 27-minute mark. Like there was I stood there flabbergasted, and the dog's like, "Let me the fuck outside. I gotta piss," and I'm like, hold on, dog. I'm having a crisis. I don't know how they did it. This needs to be studied.
Put this movie in a fucking SCP building where it belongs.
Lock it up.
Like it's just not okay. It's not okay that this happened.
This movie is described as a confusing but often fun, over the top, so bad it's good, in quotes, intentional parody with a lot of blood and humor. No.
Almost everything they said there is wrong.
No.
It is chaos.
Just no.
It is confusing.
Just no.
Because it's confusing how you can spend so long in a scene with people talking that at the end of it, what happened? Why was it important?
Nothing.
Where are we now? Okay. It doesn't matter.
People?
We're going to do another fade to black cut just to move around in a scene. I'm like, that's interesting choice. But once the siege
over here looking at
actually starts happening and people like en masse start fighting, then I'm like, oh, great. It's a movie now.
It's a movie.
It only took 4 hours to get there.
The movie took longer to watch than it did to make.
Fact. That doesn't seem possible when you think about it.
Time is weird, man.
I'm looking at the full cast. They don't even have the guy who played Willy Wonder like listed. Like he might be one of these guys listed without a character. There's 12 members of the cast supposedly, even though it feels like there's more in the movie. 3 of them don't even have characters attached to their fucking name. So I was gonna see like, whoa, where else did I see Willy? Have I seen him anywhere? Nowhere. I don't even see him in this fucking movie.
Why was this made?
Because they had a camera and a weekend.
Right.
I don't think you can do that.
Because you have an interesting mix of super old people and super young people, and they're not hanging out together.
That's why I like Kenny's idea
Ryan told you early.
Theater troupe.
That was my idea.
Yeah, it's a theater troupe.
Steal my idea.
Yeah. It's my idea. And that fucking the Texas Chainsaw guy was like, hey, I was in this movie. Look at this. Let's deconstruct it. Let's make it fun. You guys are in my little theater
And what's
group. Let's
going
go
on
do
with
this.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy where that's the only thing he's like ever done until like a couple years ago where he starts doing weird shit like this?
Yeah, I let's go look at it. So he was an alien in a movie called Eggshells in 71. Then he did Jerry in the original TCM in 74. And then all of a sudden, 2023, he's the narrator in Cannibal Comedian. 2023, he's Kirby Leto in The Storage Locker. And then fucking this. So I'd say
Those
he
are all
went
by
on
the
to be
writer
a-
of this too.
Are that so? He's part of a theater group, and you know what? He's like, I worked on some movies. I know how to get this shit made.
What's he been doing? How's he been making money since then?
Let's see.
Just
He
living off
currently resides
residuals?
in Austin, Texas, and runs an entertainment company, the Three Ring Service.
Is he a fucking circus freak?
He's making this freaky movie.
Daniel, what if? Okay, hear me out, guys. What if his whole circus act are those sock puppets?
There's only one puppet.
I think he pulled another sock. I think at the end there were two because he was trying to make a wife puppet
Really?
with the extra hair. Because remember when Willie took that shard of glass and was
No. You
cutting
could
his
ask
hair
me,
off?
do you remember anything? And I'd say no.
Well, it happened.
You know what?
And he used it to make another doll, I think. Now, what if the circus is just a bunch of dolls on wires going back and forth? Huh?
A bunch of hair dolls.
That gets you hot.
This is some Magnus
Now-
bullshit. We should blow
Get
this
you
up
hot
with a
and hard?
bomb.
I mean, it's not very funny.
uh,
Yeah, just take another bump. That's cool.
the Texas Chainsaw guy's wife left him, or maybe he left her, I don't know, in 1972, 2 years before Texas Chainsaw. She's probably like, dude, you're not fucking going anywhere. The shit you do is dumb. And then I'm sure Texas Chainsaw came out and she's like, fuck, maybe I made a mistake. But you know what? Trust your gut, ma'am. Trust your gut. And then all these years later, he does these three movies. And I can only imagine what the other two are like. But WeedHacker is like them, I'm assuming. And she's like, see? Trust
Vindicated.
your gut.
I was right.
I had to wait 50 years for it to come to fruition. But I was right. Oh, don't you feel bad for leaving Jerry from Texas Chainsaw? No, he's not good. He should have stayed out.
But
He
maybe
could have
she
gone
could
out
have
on
talked
top.
him out of this.
And she could have saved us all, but she didn't.
Talked him out of what? A paycheck? All he has to do is like sit around, wear playing cards
What
on his
paycheck?
He
face.
probably paid for this.
What
Brian,
money?
he probably paid for this.
No, and you know
This
what?
probably cost him money.
Do you know the scene in the tent where Ace comes in and kills the, I think it's the preacher, like, and it slices his head into, like, slices his head into thing. Okay, and then Willie comes in, slips, and gets knocked unconscious. He wakes up and he finds these pieces. Now, if you want to be a comedy, you don't have them just find the pieces on the floor. What you have is preacher is sitting in a chair with his head intact, but he doesn't move. And so that when Willie goes over and like taps him on the shoulder, then the pieces just fall off all over him. And he's like,
oh no.
and then he
Willie,
looks at
you
his
did
own
it
finger
again.
and he's like, what power do I possess? And then he starts like maybe puts it in a glove because it's a deadly weapon. He has to keep it concealed or something,
Well, that's the plot of Twin Peaks: The Return. So
Steal from better things. Trimmers learned this lesson.
That's the way of Hollywood. Yes, you take, and then you let Tarantino complain about it later.
That's fine.
I don't know what he's
At
on
least-
about.
Dude, that dude's on a trip right now. He needs someone to show him some feet or something. Calm him down because he's over there sounding just straight dumb these days.
I don't know why he's complaining about this guy who's good. I don't get it.
He's complaining about that guy who's good. He's going, oh, Hunger Games ripped off fucking Battle Royale. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Welcome to
no
the conversation
fucking
from
shit,
fucking
dude.
20 years ago.
Also,
we
as
all
someone
fucking
who's
know.
Reservoir Dogs is a ripoff of what is that? Stool Pigeons or whatever. Like
Uh-huh.
you do it too, dude.
Yeah, you all fucking do it. Sorry. We didn't want to talk about this movie.
I don't know what else to say about this movie.
Don't watch it.
What
Is
if
there
this
something
had been
fun-
made
Yeah,
by
you know what,
Uwe
you know what?
Boll?
I know I've seen Uwe Boll
I
movies,
would
Daniel,
listen to the commentary.
and they're movies.
And those
And
are
then- and then
movies. They're movies.
and then you
They're
have-
not good.
and then-
Most of them
it's
aren't
ki-
good.
And Kato, to the commentary, you get to listen
And-
to him bash the people in the movie, so that's fun.
which is great. Some of his movies, though, we can't cover, apparently.
I've no,
Just
we can
the
do it.
one.
No, let's cover it. Which one are you saying? Blubberella? Let's do it.
That's true. We fucking did this movie. I think we can do anything.
Let's go. I'm fine with
Yeah,
it
we
now.
were
Did this
cowards.
movie,
We
or
were
did
cowards,
this movie do
Ryan.
us?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You're
You were.
It passed us, wouldn't thought Blubberella, that's something you can't touch. But then I watched it a couple years ago.
Did you watch it again since then?
You watched it recently?
No, it was a couple years ago. It was probably, we talked about watching it. I
Well,
think
yeah,
then
when
we
we
both
said we
independently
can- yeah, when we
watched
said
it.
we
And we
can-
said there's
yeah.
no way we can watch this because we were laughing.
We're
So we
laughing
can't
at
cover this movie because
problematic
Daniel and I
things.
are laughing in the movie at the movie because we think it's funny. So now we can't
It's
cover it.
very. From
'Cause
what I
we're gonna come
remember
off
of
as
that
horrible
movie, it
people.
is extremely problematic.
Oh yeah.
It's
pretty bad.
Parts. There's like parts.
There's one particular scene I'm thinking of like, okay, that's a choice.
That's a choice.
I mean, how many
Oh,
other podcasts
Lordy.
are covering movies that do blackface?
How
We
many?
could carve ourselves an interesting niche.
I don't want to be in that niche. That's not where I want to be.
Okay, but how many podcasts are laughing at those scenes? Now that's the problem we're at. That's the problem we find
openly.
ourselves in.
It's funny.
It's because of the
'Cause we're not gonna do a-
audacity, the sheer
The uncomfortableness
audacity.
that they
Yeah,
took.
Well, that's why we laugh at Lethal Weapon fucking 5 and 6 and
but even them,
Always
even
Sunny.
they'd be like, yeah, we wouldn't do this now.
yeah. You know what?
Which I think, you know what? That's wrong. That's cowardly because the characters are shitty, and they would do it.
No, it makes sense for their show. Problem is, we couldn't tastefully deconstruct something like that. We're gonna come off still covered in the shit from the Uva Bowl. I don't think we come out squeaky. We already solved racism. We don't want to break it again. You know?
Which one?
We
When
should get in the
When
war.
did we most recently solve it? Was it Sinners or Trinket Box?
Trinket box, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sinners.
We
We
deserve an
decided
award.
you solve it by shooting them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The KKK, to be clear.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Stupid. Powerful
that's a
addition
very
there. Yeah.
important
Sorry. I knew what you were saying,
clarification.
but I realized you're just saying this
That's
out to
what-
the.
In the business, we
Yes.
call that a key detail. Like you leave that
and then-
detail
and
out,
trinket box,
and then the whole understanding changes. So that's a key. Very important.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we've got a new audience who's like, yeah, shoot them.
yeah, it's a big dedicated audience. Trinket box, we solved it by it just being so bad that nobody wants to be racist anymore.
Well,
wanna be
I think
associated
we
with
said that it was
Trinket-
wrong, that this lady was racist, and that's how we solved it. You shouldn't do that.
And this
It was
one,
wrong.
I
we're
think
gonna,
we can
we're
all
gonna
agree
solve.
you shouldn't do that.
What did we?
Well,
What
this
what
one we
societal
solved
crisis
racism.
did we solve with this? This doesn't have racism.
Well, we
in it.
solved
It has-
racism by not throwing a hissy fit when they changed the ethnicity of Willie to a black guy,
Yeah,
the actor.
he was the more talented choice, and you know what? It wasn't crucial to the story that he be white. It was okay.
In fact, I think it's important that he becomes black because it's funny.
Yeah, it is. And in their movie, he wasn't even going to be the first person to die. He was the killer.
That's true.
How many black slashers do we got?
Is
Candyman.
Candyman a slasher?
Scarecrow.
We're going to go ahead and allow it.
Scarecrow.
Which one?
Not the Gone Wild.
He's
one,
not going to
Kenny.
elaborate.
That's the best Scarecrow killer movie. Not Night of the Scarecrow, like some people might think. It's Scarecrow Gone Wild.
They might think that.
I just
I'm done.
don't watch this or do. I don't care. You do you. We've already had. It's bad. It's bad.
Well,
I hated
actually,
it. I
maybe you
hated it
should.
all my
Okay,
time.
Okay, you get back. Here's how you watch it. Here's how you watch it. Okay,
Okay.
Get your pizza.
pizza,
No.
bottle
No,
of
you
wine,
can't. No. Here's the thing.
bathtub.
You can't be. Daniel, you're gonna kill people. You can't do this to them, Daniel.
No, you
'Cause
I'm
this
trying
is-
to
made that
fall
long.
asleep in the bathtub. You're gonna be
Yes, you
comfortable.
are.
need to be comfortable because it's gonna take a while. It's gonna
You
take
got
a
food in
while.
your tummy. You got a
Buckle up.
little a sedative in you if you're drinking a little vino, and you're engulfed in Mother Nature's womb, the bathtub.
You need
Okay.
you need to be engulfed in Mother Nature's
And-
womb so you feel safe while this is happening to you.
And you're trying to watch
If
this.
you get the
6 minutes, you've drowned because you fell asleep.
if you
and
get
you're
the
better
bag
off.
wine, you can float it. You can float it in the tub with you.
Yeah, pizza boxes float.
Pizza box, the bag wine.
But maybe
Put a big
pizza's
old
not
straw
good
in it.
because your hands will be soggy, and then you'll get your.
Well,
soggy
that's why you
pizza.
have the you have the towel right there that you dry your hand every time you grab the pizza.
Maybe you have someone feed you and check on you
and then you have your laptop to watch this like precariously balanced on the edge of the
So then right around 6 minutes, you can just knock it in and the
Knock
whole
it
thing.
in.
And you
It's
have
done.
to keep it plugged in because you're not going to have enough juice to watch this whole thing on the battery. It has to be plugged in.
Because the
True, they don't
computer's gonna
make
feel it
batteries
as
that
well.
good.
Yeah.
The computer's gonna want to cool down, so it's gonna want to go in the water.
It is creating a
'cause
different
you're gonna be in there long
like,
enough, the water
reality
will cool
field
down.
of time. It's gonna affect the laptop. So yeah.
So when that squirrel or chipmunk or
Which
whatever
squirrel?
the fuck it was in the
Okay.
Hadron Collider and fucked the universe up, this is a direct repercussion of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame the Flash for fucking around with the time thing, and somehow he went back in time and ended up, I don't know, fucking a pig, and then this happened. Someone,
Is Tubi a mistake?
this is no.
No.
Never. Tubi's a sweet little baby.
No,
Sweet little baby
Tubi
angel.
is not
sweet
a
little
mistake.
baby free
And this
angel.
Does
this is
Tubi
not-
need to
and
be
also-
moderated?
no.
Should we not let whatever the fuck we want on Tubi?
They
No.
let
Was
this on
free
Tubi,
speech
but
a
they
mistake?
well, some people seem to think so. They let this on Tubi, but they wouldn't let Dirty Jersey on because it's a little bit shorter than what they'd call a feature link.
I think he just
Like,
needs to put
come
like
on.
behind the scenes and credits and get it to that link.
I thought Dirty Jersey
Or just
got
like
on Tubi.
Did it?
No,
Like, I
it couldn't
thought I
because it wasn't a
That's what
feature.
he said at the
It
time.
wasn't officially a feature link.
I thought. Oh,
Maybe
you know
it got
what?
there.
I'm gonna pull Tubi up
Look it
right
up.
now.
You know, look, you have
I'd
the
like-
technology.
And you know what? Then we can let's just talk about his movie again.
Yeah, we should look. We'll get.
Remember when she throws the phone at her head
Unless
and
he hates
says, "It's
us.
for you"? That was great,
Yeah,
phone?
that was-
that's a horror comedy.
and that was funny. Remember when she threw a jar of teeth at him, or her back at mommy, and then she's like, "Gross." Those are my teeth.
And that was like 5 people in the woods and done so well. There's a devil man and everything.
Remember when and he had like a drone, so he took drone shots, establishing
Peachy
drone
Keen made
stock.
this in a cave with rocks.
With
I'm
frogs.
not seeing Dirty Jersey on Tubi.
Damn it!
That's because Ryan was wrong. I already told him.
I was hoping
Seeing
we were in a
avalanche
different
sharks.
reality.
Oh my god. Well.
Well.
As always, I've been your horrible host, Kenny, that promises he has a lot of good stuff lined up for you this season. Just you wait. If I ever get done watching this movie, I'll tell you what the fuck they are.
Daniel.
So this was the equivalent in terms of damage done to me personally as us nuking Japan.
How did I know exactly where you were gonna go with that? It's amazing.
Because it seems like he has a thing about nuking Japan.
I think it's a
This
big
is not
deal.
the first
I think it
time
was a
he's-
big deal. It might have been a big deal.
I don't know where he stands on it at this point in time. It's concerning.
I'm Ryan, and there's a scene in this movie where Willie is working out in his head, remingling with candy, but his tummy is having some tum-tum digestion issues,
Oh, this was
And so
gross.
and so he has to go back to the woods and throw up. And so in his hallucination, they both start throwing up. Now, what I wanted was I wanted shit to rain down upon them from the sky. Shit. Buckets of shit. And then it revealed he's shit his pants.
That'd be
The
fun.
real
I would
massacre
allow
is how little I got paid. Okay. I'm Ryan.
Real massacre is the friends we
and
made
you can-
along the way.
And
What
you
movie are
can
we doing
find the
next?
soundtrack to this movie on such subscription services as Premium Beat online. Horror Intention, which was quite misused in this movie, is from High Street Music. Go out there, look them up.
Dale, do you and the fans want to know what the next movie is?
I would love to know what anything to get the taste of this out of my mouth.
It's Ava's Possessions.
I don't know what that is, but it can't be worse
I
than
know.
this.
Oh, it's not. It's a banger.
It can't be, Daniel? Are you sure?
Now I don't
can't- it
mean
can't-
that in that
it can't just
that
be
it
us
literally
following
can't.
Ava around
I think-
in her one-bedroom apartment, and
What
she's
I
pulling
mean
things
by
out of
that-
a box, and that's the movie?
I
think that'd be worse.
If it is worse than if it is worse than this, we have a problem.
I think to find something worse than this, we will have to actually go out and find it.
Like
we cannot blind
I would have to
luck our
open
way
that
into
podcast.
this.
My intro would be me whispering into the president's ear that another bad movie has hit the podcast.
Can I finish my mini corn dogs?
Oh my god.
Bye-bye.